I'm
We have a bigger group now. You just missed like almost 15 new people.
Wow. Yeah, I'm fairly new here as well. They recruited me. I was having beds of sleep problems yesterday, and I would just randomly fall asleep over and over. So I finally woke up, and I think it's passed.
Hopefully, the gods fixed it.
It seems so.
The same issue when I did it. You okay? Turtles, man, they're so loud.
Just my ambient noises.
Anything off the bed?
Oh, sound effects. Let's turn this down a bit. There we go.
You want to help me with the project, or do you have something you're going to do?
What are you working on?
There we go. Hey, Brian, what's up, dude? I'm balls deep in this thing.
Holy Testicle Tuesday!
I'm thinking of because we need more rooms for all the new people. So, because this area is not being used for anything, I'm thinking of putting maybe like a ramp and then building up here, like somewhere up here, kind of like some lofts. Hang over here, over the water. You get me?
I gotta turn sound effects back up. It doesn't sound as good without the doors on.
But it would be like super easy because it would be wood, you know?
Yeah, we'll just do the same setup in the main lofty area and do it here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I don't know how many pillars we're gonna need. I'm thinking we could probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn up the. Hold on, sound
I'm
effects.
thinking if we make it the same length of the garden.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not early. This is the weekend, man. I always start at 8:45 on the weekends.
Right here, we could probably
turn up the sound effects.
Or
there we go. I couldn't hear them at all.
I don't know.
It's fine.
Or instead of building it like going up from over there, the staircase, we can build like stairs going up from here or something. Like somewhere back here, or maybe even expand this like one out or two out, like over here, and start the staircase from here going up. I don't know what you think about that. It's just a thought.
They're all up there. I may bump up one.
I have an idea, but
I don't know, because I'm usually always working weekends. That might be why. Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, it's fine.
I'll bump up since.
I just asked you because I know you're better builder than me, so.
I want to make it L-shaped going around this corner. And we'll be able to do 8.
Let's see, cooking.
If I'm counting correctly.
But is it gonna be the same like size as the other rooms, or is it gonna be smaller? Or
Yeah.
All the chickens in here. It's ridiculous.
what do you think you're gonna need? Obviously, pillars, ceilings.
Pillars, ceilings, walls. And the flat ceilings. Lots of those.
What are you gonna do for the roof? Are you planning to do like these
I'm
clay
gonna do the
shingles?
metal. Yeah.
Okay.
The stone.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I can't make stone, so whatever you need for that, let me know, and I'll get it for you. Pillars and
yeah, I'll make the stone.
everything else. I can make those. I know we have a lot of pillars and walls still left over.
I'm just lurking.
I'll get that for you.
You want to get me a cabinet out here so I don't have to go far?
Mm-hmm.
And then I can destroy one of them.
Yeah.
Well, I missed the boat because of oversleeping a little bit, but I did the mandatory milking of the cows. So if you need my assistance in anything, just yell at me.
Sounds good.
I'm not doing any cool voices or anything because I want to build up my character. I kind of have a good idea of where I want to go with him. He's going to start out this lackey in this group and try to work his way up. But if anything is to happen that would change that, like I don't mind, moving around a little bit. But basically, William, as he is, Will is looking to grow in the world and be a captain or maybe even a commander of a trade group. That's what he came to do. But he got snatched up by this pirate band that's pretty secret, actually, which is awesome. But got snatched up. And so, do not cross with the bears. You will be shot if you get the bear stuck. But William, he was basically a farm boy, a rancher with his father. He had some issues with pirates growing up. His father died due to... it's fine. His father died. 2 pirates. They raided. They stole all the cows and anything that wasn't nailed down, and then killed his father. He has a mother and a sister that hid away and survived, and they went off to a safe place. They did. They picked all that up. They survived and went off, and he decided to make his way in the world. So basically, to catch everyone up, kind of a prologue, kind of what has happened so far. William went out into the world looking for a trade company to join and maybe even run up the ranks, even if it was a small trade company. He was looking for them, and he ran into a family of traders. They're not actually like a big company or a company; they were just a family. And he when he met them, he was like, "Hey." They gave him the things he needed to repair his ship, recovered his ship, his little ramshackle, and then they gave him some tips on where he could go, a particular trade company that they knew of that was actually recruiting. They were actually recruiting. And so he took their advice and came to the grid that they suggested, and sailed around, and he was charting islands, trying to figure out where the named island was that they had suggested. And he landed on a couple of them, but then he landed here on this particular island. And he landed here. His feet touched the ground. It's in the middle of the night. It was dark and stormy. And when he was looking around, he found out that this was here, this little place here, and next thing he knew, he had he didn't know they were pirates at the time. He had 2 people just show up and start asking him questions. Who are you? Where are you from? Who are you affiliated with? Basically, let him know that he was alone in the world and had not a company to work with, and that he was willing to join a company. And then they asked about his affiliation with traders or pirates, and he said that he was not a big fan of pirates, and that he would love to push back at the pirates and make his way in the world. And it was basically, as soon as the words came out of his mouth, the 2 guys pulled guns on him and said, "You have a problem with pirates?" And he realized that this was a pirate company that he had accidentally stumbled upon their secret base. So he quickly, to save his own skin, he responded to them. I need water. He responded to them by saying, not looking for any trouble, just looking to make my way in this world. And they said, well, you can join the company if you swear to be loyal. And they said that if he didn't have a problem with pirates being the people he worked for, then he was more than welcome to join. But he had to swear a bunch of stuff and sign contracts that he wouldn't let the enemy know where the pirates were and stuff like that. Oop. Okay.
Oh, you should pass because I'm gonna take a while to get through that door.
Alrighty. Like I was telling her, if you guys need me to help in any way, let me know. I'm just out cutting trees down right now because I don't really have any assignments yet.
Can you not ride the elephant?
I don't have any experience with big animals.
I suggest, can you ride the bears and stuff like that?
I'm not sure. I'll have to check. The cows, when I was milking them, didn't seem to mind, I guess. But I always remember to warm my hands before milking them. Got him! Got him, boys! I grew up on a farm, so I always know, unless you want kicked, warm the hands.
Yes, yes. Okay, so
I'm a city slicker.
that's just wrong.
That's just wrong. Well, there you go.
Country.
You got your bit of country advice there for the day. Always warm your hands.
He'd
I
be
got some
afraid of
country
flies
advice.
and stuff if he is a city slicker.
Oh no, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I've done a bunch of dirty work where I had to go under houses with a bunch of spiders, sometimes dead animals.
Ew,
so
gross.
Things like that don't make that sound. That's so gross.
I'll check and see. I don't have a lot of experience with working with the beasts. Just cows.
If you could ride them like the bears, I suggest you just ride around killing things because it gives you more experience.
Okay, I'll see if I can ride them and do some collecting and help stock up with stuff. But I'll go check and see. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what I was going to say there. Lost the thought. Must have been a lie. All right, I'm going to check the bears now. I've never, ever in all my life, never done the animals in this game, so this could be interesting.
City
Well,
slicker.
trust me, the last thing I am is afraid of flies. But
Just-
growing up as a kid, sorry?
Just a quick question. Is anybody going to be upset if I take their bears? Like, are they claimed, or...
I would say use a little bear. I think he's in the back. Because if it dies, I mean, I doubt it is. But if it does, it's Commander Jordy's, and he knows I always get him new bears if something happens to him.
Yeah, all right, little.
So
Okay,
he doesn't really care. He considers his animals community animals.
Awesome. Yeah, I figured it'd be a good
Sorry
idea.
for the person that levels my bear. I'm gonna be so pissed when somebody levels that bear.
You know someone put my bear on the galleon to take treasure.
Little bear.
I heard that.
Sansa.
I told them not to.
Brutus.
I
I
said Big Mama
said-
and Big Bertha were off limits.
I told them if that bear gets killed, I'm killing the person that did it. I'm gonna skin him.
That would have been a good news or good word if telling me to go take the bears. Which one would get me killed?
Well, I don't have an issue. if they use
Anyone
a
that
big-
starts with big.
Well, like I have issues them using it here, but when they're gonna go do treasure maps like Journeyman, which are harder uh, skeletons or enemies to fight, if they get it killed, that's different. Especially if they don't have experience in the sense of knowing when to back up with an animal. You should have almost like 100, right? Oh, yeah, so like I was saying, as a kid, one thing that I used to love to do, for some reason, don't ask me why, I like to play with bees, and I would purposely get the honeybees, or
There
I
it
like
is.
to get the
Whew.
bees.
Okay. I
I'm
was
just
getting
kidding,
worried
I
there.
like to get the bees and let them sting. I don't know why.
Okay, I didn't let them sting me, but I used to catch them and put them in little huts, and I'd watch them all day long.
Hell. I think I'm
I
gonna wait
just,
again.
I love for them to like sting me.
Oh, I'm not leveled up in the beasts. Beasts of the
then I
land.
started,
Let's see.
I'm getting one. I told you, I'm getting one this
Well,
week.
I know
that's
you're
coming.
getting that one, but do you have one before that?
Yep.
Taming.
The only thing I have is I got pierced ears.
Just that too.
Well, I mean, if you count cages as getting 2 shoes, then
Oh
I
god.
guess.
Just cry.
You
Taming proficiency.
don't have big holes in your ears, like big,
These-
Oh no,
fisty holes.
Oh no,
It
no.
freaks me out.
No,
Let's
that's
see.
that's
Cargo
in my
harness.
opinion,
Courage.
because I think that's gross. Mine are
Prove nature's
pretty
cry.
small.
Prove
Like, a
taming.
little bit smaller than
Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough. I was not skilled in the way of the animals.
Because I like to wear like green things.
Oh, I gotta feed myself. Always forgetting to take care of oneself because there's so much to do. That's the medical ward.
But the reason I haven't gotten tattoos is I want to make sure that what I'm gonna get, I'm gonna want. So, and because I like sometimes to change my mind on things, I
Is that still red
give
meat?
myself
Yeah.
a good amount of time to be able to, you know.
I'm just balancing the old vitamins. Gotta keep them all balanced here.
In some aspects. Uh-huh.
I don't know if they're more RP or if they're just sitting there just chit chatting about,
Change your
you
mind
know,
about me?
generally about
You're
life.
gonna find a different fiance?
No. No. I mean, I wouldn't mind adding one. I'm just kidding. No, but it's like
What he just said,
like
man.
material things that I
Cooked meals, don't
you know,
overeat.
I want this, you know.
Let's see. I need,
Things for my ears.
desperate need yellow.
Days later, I'll be like, you know what? I should have gone with the other ones. So
Don't want to
it's
take things that
little
are almost
stuff like
empty. I just need yellow. Let's see if we can find some.
and like relationship wise. No, cards. I know what I want. I want
Yeah, they're just talking in general. They're not really RPing.
a classic. But I mean, material
Damn, what we do.
change my mind. Personal stuff. Relationship.
I drank too much water.
I don't want people wasting my time, so don't waste mine. Type deals.
I get that.
Other than that, I mean, I'm pretty simple. Oh, also, I mean, she better be able to pay me.
You need to find somebody that knows how to cook.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I think I'm catching a cold, so.
It's not just
Tapeworm.
exactly. They gotta think about my table.
Think about
E, Fred E, okay? God, I feel like you don't even listen to me half the time. And then you want to get married like this?
I mean, that's
They're out adventuring, changing the world,
Oh yeah.
and I'm here looking for a bear that doesn't exist.
I do it.
Did you want to win on the ship?
What?
Alright, so anyway. I want to think there's not enough space in this little area here. Not really.
So.
So we're
Yeah,
gonna
that's what
build it
I
up
was
from
saying.
here.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. If there's not room here, then let's do it here. I mean, what could happen here as well is we can just add to these ceilings and then just make small huts, kind of like the workshop. I don't know. That's just me. Or actually, we can do that to extend the workshop, and then have a door coming from in here, the workshop. You know, into the other room over here, some area around here, and then another door leading out to the beds.
I did
The
not.
workshop.
I didn't find the bear, so I'm just gonna collect wood. I'm gonna get a couple thousand wood.
Really packed, and I feel like it's gonna get annoying. Just me, just saying, my idea. I don't know. Soon.
So basically, we need a community.
I hate these
room
doors.
right here. And then the other rooms over here.
We could do that. Yeah, we could do that.
They're not real RPE.
Yeah.
Swing, swing, chop another tree down. Swing, swing. I kinda wanna drown. I am encumbered. There were no animals available, no bears that of name, so I'm just carting this stuff back and forth. Get a couple thousand wood, a couple thousand thatch, and just keep pumping this box until it's full of shit. I want to make my worth, be a part of something bigger than myself. Okay, let's get some thatch. We got over 1,000 wood. I want the captain to be proud of me. Oh wait, I don't have a pick. That's unfortunate. Hopefully nobody snatched my gear because they just let everybody. I have a roommate. I guess I'll get fiber next. A couple thousand fiber for him. Yeah, it's pretty bad when you miss the boat, because then you're pretty much on the island. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah. This is the life that I've made for myself. A 1,000 straw for the captain, 1,000 straw for the captain. You know, back home they call me the lawnmower. Ooh, it was getting dark. I thought I was blacking out. Uh-oh. Rum, 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 rum. You're tired. Stop moving. Alright, how many do we have? I'm gonna wait till I have 1,000 and then I'm gonna take it back, put it in the box. Of course it's cold. It's always cold out at night. I would just tame my own bear, or tame my own critter and use it, but they're having issues with too many animals right now, so I'm guessing they traded off the bears. Just cutting, cutting, cutting. You're tired. Stop moving. Drinking rum and farming goods. That's rice. How much do we have again? 900. We're almost there, guys. That's more than enough. Alright, so there's 1,000 more. Get a 1,000 hide. 1,200. Can I move that to there? It's not going to let me move the berries. I don't want the berries. They have plenty of these. Okay, so we got 1,000 wood for them. We got 1,000 fiber. We need to get some thatch, but I don't have a pickaxe. Let's see if I can go snatch one. Oh. I seem to be without pickaxe. I've got 1,000 wood, 1,000 fiber, but I can't do thatch. Do I just make my own pickaxe, or do we have a storage of them?
In the armory, I don't know if they showed you where the armory is. There should be a pickaxe, and if it's not there, can you make metal tools?
I believe so.
Yeah, if you can make metal tools, go use it.
Okay. I also didn't find any of the said bears. They've either been being used or have been traded or whatever, but there's only the ones that'll get me killed in the barn. So I'll just do it by hand, getting my my leg day in. I believe the armory's around here. Metal cord. Hide armor. Yeah, here's the armory. Where? I don't need boots. Land defense. No range weapon. Let's see, ammo. Climbing picks. Store. Grappling. Puckles. Weaponry. Melee. Ranged. Tools. Aha! Okay. Now we're in business. I may end up being the the smithy for the group. Just because I'm sure there already is one, but just because I'm literally the only thing I have to do is to collect stuff, which is fine. I'm more than willing to do so. I could go straight to the ship, but I don't want to just appear on the ship and go, ta-da, here I am, guys. Like, I actually want to RP it out, so if they were to swing back by, I would be more than happy to do that, but I'm quite the effect on the local the the local trees. Quite the lumberjack. Will the lumberjack. Ladies dig the plaid, man. I didn't mean to hit the rocks. I'm not ready to start rocks yet. We need 1,000 fiber, and then I'll continue. There's 500, 129. We've almost got the 1,000. Hard work aids those who wish to climb up the ladder. You gotta be willing to do the really crappy stuff to make way in the world. I just have horrible timing in this game, honestly. I usually have server issues. If there's any server issues going on, I usually have them. And usually have to deal with them. And then I also have... I also miss them every time. Guaranteed or your money back. I always miss the treasure hunts, the raids, the fights. I miss them all. Oh, whew, gotta take a break. I haven't reached the limit, my limit yet. There we go. I have a little more than 1,000. I have 1,400 plus. Actually, way more than that, even. Maybe I gotta see if I've got my flare gun. If I have a flare gun, then I may just tell them, hey, I'm gonna go walk the island. Oh, we don't need any more of that. Let's get some wood. Or, no, we were gonna do... I've gotta do, stone. Oh, big bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. Yeah, this is what I would normally be doing by myself. Let's go over here and get some of this crystal as well. Wild chicken. Oof. Oof. Let's see. What can we do without? Stone. I want to keep the stone. That doesn't weigh anything, so it's not going to matter. Can I do this? Free up some weight. Someday I will always remember you. Good. This is my bucket. No one has one like me. Could just shoot the chicken. We're having chicken tonight. Chicken tonight, boys. My phone has got to the point where if it autocorrects, it's always wrong, but the suggested text is always right. I can do my common sentences that I use all the time. I literally just have to hit the center button really fast, and it will fill in exactly what I wanted to say, which is fantastic. He has a bunch of pigs chasing him, I think. Walking, 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 boys. If this doesn't go, I may have to run and get food again, so I may have to drop some stuff just so I can walk faster. Let's see. Flint, stone. I don't want to get rid of my flint and my stone. I wonder if I don't need any more of that. It really doesn't make a difference, does it? I went too crazy with my my gathering.
What happened?
What? Is he talking to me? That was really close. Oh. Nice. Okay, let's go get some food. Food, glorious food. Neither of them told me their names, so I don't know who they are. Chickens. I'm good on everything, but I need to eat, so. I have to be careful, because if I eat too much of one thing, it'll make me die. Like, I'll die. Whew, I'll die. Stamina, fortitude, intelligence, food, health, oxygen, water, stamina. Plus 14. Add to health. Why not? I don't know what I'm doing as far as those go. Excuse me, look out, coming through. An alpha pig.
Love, I'm gonna use your bear to kill this ancient thing. Just letting you know.
I don't know why I did that.
William, I'm close.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, the bear can. It's doing nothing to the bear. I should have given you some experience, no?
Yes. Got quite the experience out of that.
Whenever you see glowy things like this, you tend to get 2 levels of experience per 4 or 5 hits you give it, depending on how low you are in your knowledge. That should probably give you the opportunity to ride some beasts. And if you see a decent aged bear, let me know and I'll tame it for you.
Okay,
Nothing
yeah.
Nothing under what do you call it? I'm gonna say 14, just because those are horrible. Low level ones are horrible, trust me.
Okay, yeah, if I find something good, I'll let you know. I just knew that the only 2 bears in here are ones that I'd rather not take out. They're very special
Miss
to people.
Jane is a bit sugar happy nowadays.
I've got about 1,000 of each of the natural resources, so the thatch, wood, and fiber out in the box on the end of the little pier there.
I hear that the giraffes can get thatched now. That they've worked on that. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I heard something about that. That would be nice. Is there anything we're particularly hurting in? Do you know, or should I just go look around and see?
To be honest, it's usually thatched just because there was no animal that could. All had to be done. Those are climbing picks.
They're all pokey things. Back on the farm, they called me the lawnmower. I'll go work on some thatch.
Are you gonna need more ceilings?
So thatch it is, boys. Thatch it is. Level 9. Man, I got offered my own bear. Shit. If I can find one that is of age, they're considering giving me my own bear. That would be fantastic. I would gladly collect for them and be their love boy for collections. If I got my own critter to run around on, that would be fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. I want to find something ridiculous and just come back and be like, so is 100 years old a good age? And then just watch him just be like, I'm just going to pick on the little ones because they tend to give me more than the trees and they don't take as long to knock down. I'm feeling tired. Let's take a break. I love how he called me William. That's amazing. I prefer to be called Will or William, not Ken. They were calling me Ken the other day. I don't like being called Ken. I'm not a Ken. That's my last name. It's a good last name. Solid. Reputable last name. It doesn't really work with pirates, huh? If that bee comes after me, oh my god! Oh, he is! Oh god! Bees! Level 2 bear. Turtle looks pretty cranky. Oh god, he's still coming! This is gonna be great. I'm kind of kiting it because I want it to follow me. Bees! Oh god, there's bees! Why is the water so shallow? They're still here. They're still here.
Pillar boy. You dare bring that bee over here.
It's unbelievable.
I have to get my own pillars around here.
Ah, he seems to have lost interest. Let's see, pillars. I don't think I can make pillars. I don't have the ability. My goal is 10,000. I'm going to move down the coast a little bit because I kind of want to look at these bears and see what levels they are. Oh, they're just for show. I'm about to break it. I need to go. I'll have to fix it. Dooby-doo, dooby-doo, dooby-doo. I pick and I pick and I pick at it. I pick and I pick and I frond. I'm very frond of you. What the? You are certainly the pick of the litter. Bears. Let's see what the bears are. It's a level 4 bear. He's 4 bear. Tired again. Damn. I got 3 levels when he killed that animal. Let's see. Repair bonus. Expert tool. Ooh, seamanship. Esoteric building. Pillars. Stone pillars. Okay. I can make all that now. Actually, I went up like 4 levels, I think. Master Gatherer? I think so.
Marlon, can you hear me? I'm in Discord.
Aye.
Ah, good. I'm going to be. I've got to fill out an application real quick. This won't take too long. I'm still on the ship, but I have to hurry up and get this thing filled out.
Go right ahead. I got it under
Thanks.
control.
much do we have? 5,000, 1,500, almost 2,000. I love how the water goes down when you overdo it with your stamina. What that basically, in my head, what that is, broke it. We gotta go fix it. Basically, what that is I consider that sweating. Like when your water goes down, when you run out of stamina, that's you going, oh god, I've worked myself out. I'm very hot. But the taxation's at 15%, and I still have 100 gold. Are they really taking taxes? Ah! Where is it? Damn those bees. They just randomly come and stab me. I have to fix... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I milk the cows, first thing. When you're thirsting to death, you don't really regain There you go. A bit of a snack. Oops. Warm hands, they'll do it every time. Love that. What's in here? Yes. Oh, cancel. I don't want to do that. Let's see. I was looking for the kitchen because I'm dropping milk off. Lurking. I'll be around. I'll probably hop on tanks here in just a little bit. I missed the raid that they went on, so I don't have anything to do but like collect supplies unless I like wake up on their ship. But they've already got like 15 people or something like that. That's like too many. I don't want to tip the scales and then sink the ship, you know? So I'm collecting supplies, being a useful human being in the game. Being useful in a team of pirates. What do I need to do? Scroll down. So he caged me up a little bit ago. Repair my she's knit. You're hot. You should find some place to cool down. Just got really close to that elephant's wang. is cooling down. Oh, there's a dead bear. Oh, he's collecting. To hold still for a minute here and rest. Ooh. You got 2,000 on me right now. Murder, 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 murder. All the rabbits take all their fuzziness, wrap it round my feet. Boots, boots, boots. I'm bored. Can you tell? This is what I got to do. We're well on our way to 10,000 materials. Look at this big open space. I've just been chopping all the trees down. As much thatch as possible. Collect, collect. Just call me Collect, boys. Just call me Collect. If you don't get that reference, you're way too young. Welcome to the 90s. 100 fronds later, and I'm feeling fresh, feeling fine. Welcome to the island update. Here on Volhedge Island, it is a sunny day, partly cloudy, with little to no chance of rain. The animal volume seems to be at a medium to high. They seem to be breeding like jackrabbits. Some of them are jackrabbits. Also, the land clearing team of one has successfully made the area behind the house absolutely empty and void of trees and any kind of thatch-giving things, because, you know, useful human beings do things. I've been promised a bear. Current bear status, they're all level 10 and below. I'm looking for something a little older than that, you know. Older bears. I only do older bears. No homo. The collection of goods for mine company is a noble art, given only to those who are always late to go on treasure hunts. But I'm sure the guys on the island who do all the building really appreciate the help. See, I want them to talk among themselves and be like, I like this guy. He's funny. I want the commander to come back and be like, holy shit. This guy, with his bare hands, not using an animal, collected thousands of goods just for us. May explore the island a little bit if I get bored enough. I'm their comic relief as well. Look at this. Look at this land clearing I've done. Damn it, the palm trees are already growing again. All this land clearance I've got going on here. It's fantastic. I want to go see what their current status with Thatch is. That bee is going to try to sting me again. Yep. Freaking jerk bees. It's like he's protecting the box or something. Jeez. Good thing I'm not allergic. Good lord. Hey, you back off. I killed a level 1 bee. I'm so proud of myself. One loss for the bees, one giant kill for Kincheleo. Just nice. Okay. Good lord, these are the milkingest cows I've ever seen. Gotta watch that Bessie. She's a feisty one.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna be sick of me by the end of this. That's fiber. Where's our thatch? The thatch reserves are kind of sad. I'm glad I'm collecting. Keep milked. I'm sure it would be a struggle to be a giraffe. Take 5 minutes to burp. Hi ho, to put the thatch we go. Hi ho, ha 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 ho. Do you have need of thatch, or should I put it directly in the thatch box?
Thatch box, please.
You know what I got for a wedding gift? Personal.
Congratulations, you get me.
I need a personal assistant.
Oh God.
Congratulations, you have me.
Ah, the elephant just crapped on me.
Do you want me to make more walls right now, or do you want me to keep making ceilings? Yeah, I need walls too. Sugar walls.
I love
I hope you
weddings.
understood that.
I always get the him and her towels because no one actually uses them. They just continuously regift them.
Him and her.
No, not one towel that is both of their towel. It's two towels, one for him and one for her. Could you imagine sharing a towel with your spouse? Ooh.
Ugh. Gross, to be honest.
It's so good.
What? Why are you gonna hit me? What? It's like there's some things that are sacred. A toothbrush, a towel, and I'm sure I'll think about something later.
Do you
Nothing?
have walls yet?
Nothing says love like sharing tooth decay.
What?
Oh man, I'm having way too much fun with
Fell
this.
asleep going through
Sugar
shimmer.
walls is though, Jane?
Oh. Let's see, 5,000, 6,000. All right.
Sugar walls is another form of down there area. Sugar walls. You know, you get it now.
Don't mind me, I'm not here or anything. Don't mind me.
Wait, are you making like? Okay, okay, cool. I was about to say. No, I thought
did you say?
I thought you were just like making like one block, you know, like two, 1 by 2.
So much fun. If you guys got something quippy to say, I will definitely say it. I like Cortez. I really do.
Here, I got more walls for you.
I'm trying to do the calculations in my head of exactly how much 10,000 thatch weighs.
£500.
It's probably a good guess.
That's my idea. That Southern Comfort.
I would guess
Yeah.
it would weigh an elephant, half of a chocobo, and a quarter of a monkey.
Sounds right to me.
How many new people do we have?
A lot.
So I don't go to the stories with this thing.
I like it.
You make me some wood signs. Go next to the door.
I need pirate jokes, guys. I need pirate jokes. $10,000. So we've got about 15,000, 13,000 now. Sorry, guys, man. I caught a cold, I think. I don't know if he's still over here. I hope I'm entertaining them as much as I'm entertaining myself. The stone will be easier because there's a lot less of the stone. The quartz is super heavy. It's community. That's a community elephant right there, guys. Yeah. 100% nitrogen. Tier 3 riding, huh? commanders. It's always good. He never introduced himself as a commander. But the commanders are the ones I'm trying to impress. The captains I'll listen to. The first mates, of course, I'll listen to. The commanders are the ones I'm trying to sweet talk. So Thatch is the big one. I'm going to fill that Thatch box completely up if I can. Oh man, they got plenty of wood. I didn't even make it. I didn't make a significant dent in the wood. He died to a bee. Go watch them bees, boys.
Look, I'm moving so fast. This is all you can see. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Efficient beatings. I love it.
Excuse me.
Take that.
I'm just the lackey here. Beatings are appreciated.
Can you go get me some pink meat, please?
She's pregnant. Get her food. She's not really pregnant though. I hope not.
How much meat do you need?
Like 6 pieces.
Okay.
Oh, I need some orange too. I'm picky.
When she called it pink meat, I was like, my mind went to a terrible place. Orange, huh? Oh man. Orange. Let's see. Orange. Let's see. Take, transfer. You know what? We'll just take them all. My father always said I would never be cut out for the pirate life, but, you know, when you said pink meat and I laughed at it, I realized that I might just fit in.
Is that the girl talking? Huh?
Hey?
Whose father what?
I said my father always told me I would never cut out to be a corsair or a pirate, but after laughing at my own joke about pink meat, I think I'll be okay.
Why are you hitting me?
It's just it's love. Accept it. It's love.
Right?
I'll put you to You're lucky I can't because I'm too fat.
Let's take the valuables in first.
You and your turmeric fucking toes.
I'm so full of shit. Oh, I'm having fun with. Let's see, hide, keratin.
What is that? What is that? Wow, way to mess up.
I've run into a problem, and that is breaking my poor peon brain. Where do I put the crystal? There is no crystal box. Oh, yes, there is. Oh, I can't read.
Get away from me.
Shut your big fat mouth.
Shut up with your little toe.
Yeah, they need thatch. Desperately need. Cancel? Oh my god, that's not what I wanted to hold.
Tiny legs.
This is the weirdest flirting I've ever heard.
Kicking you in the shin with.
Looking like an
Oh my god. Oh.
Don't mess up any more walls, please.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's too much. You over here with your small legs looking like an Ewok. It's like, what the fuck? That was too much. Oh, man.
She better leave before she catches these hands.
Yeah.
Hey, love. You didn't knock me to water. I freaking dislike you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Walk of shame. Walk of You and your unnatural sized toes. So you better run. Fuck.
Pooping is real in this game. I'm gonna go through singing. It's gonna be great. Ooh. What level was it again?
See, you don't even pay attention to me. That's what I mean.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's a Murray.
Opened all those. What are you doing?
What the? Oh, Lord. Sir, just making the bear report. I did see a level 28 bear on the beach just a minute ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we're up to almost 15-ish thousand thatch.
I'm gonna use your bear, Jane.
Okay.
Fuck, where are the bowlers?
Man, I'm getting a cold, and we packed all the cold medicine and stuff because we're. Is it you? Are you the? No, you're the level 2. Where did he go? There you are. Da-da. Sorry guys, I'm not talking as much. I really need to pick that up. I'm just thinking about like what all I'm gonna do and how long I'm gonna do it because I would like to play some tanks tonight. Oh, we got time. We got nothing but time. But I really want to. The best way, in my opinion, to get my foot in the door is one, entertain the people around me. Number 2 is to collect things that they don't have a lot of right now and just stack them up. Up here in the jungle, just on the edge of the beach.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a 28. Okay.
What are we gonna call this burr? Call her something like Betty Boop. I think Betty Boop is what I'm gonna call her. the Bear Whisperer. Because then I'm just going to go through the jungle collecting thatch like a freaking fiend and get like 150,000 thatch and just drop it in the fucking box. And then when they come by, it's like, who did this? And I'll be like, 'twas me, sir. 'Twas me. Hey, piggy, piggy, piggy. I ran into a wreck. Knocked him all the way back there. Oh, he took a hit there. Oh, she released. He seems to have gone to the bottom of the ocean. I gotta go. Will it let me repair it? I think I've got to break it before it'll let me repair. Man, I'm catching it, boys. Catching it.
Shit, open the gate.
The hell just happened? There's an angry bear. Today is the day. He was trying to help me get a bear, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I picked too high level of a bear. Then again, he's the expert. I'm just the thatch collector. It's like the tax collector, but the trees are the ones that suffer. Oh, he's still working on it.
On the other side.
What?
I'm so over cucumber.
The bear's head is through the wall.
Glitched on it.
Yeah,
You won't
let's
be able to move it.
3, 12. Somebody took every bit. I guess it's him. Yeah, I think somebody already came and picked up all that thatch. I think it was him that picked up that thatch. I'm gonna be using my thatch to burn. She's just looking for room and board. Shit.
What's getting you?
His freaking scream. Oh, the poor man. He needs medical attention. Oh my god. This is so funny. It's killed by- It's the funniest thing. He's just like, "Ah!" Oh man. Oh. Oh. It was too much, guys. That was way too much. Oh man. So, let's see if it'll. What's up?
What's getting you?
Oh. His freaking scream. Oh, the poor man. He needs medical attention. I'm sorry. I zoned out there for a minute.
Don't run in front of it. You will get bit.
My body is underneath them.
It's so
Silly. What's getting you? What's getting you?
Oh my god. His freaking scream. Oh man, he needs medical attention.
Can someone make arrows? I need more arrows. Can you make me?
I've got some for you.
What's getting you? Okay, cool. 'Cause if I shoot it with my gun, it's definitely gonna die. Where did they fall?
His freaking. They're right here. Oh, the poor man. He needs medical attention. She goes.
What's getting you?
Oh, the poor man. He needs medical attention.
Hi. What's getting you? Sorry about that.
Sorry, guys. I forgot I was streaming there for a second. That was so incredibly funny. So,
You should come and see where I have it, Jane. Come here.
oh man. Hold on, I was gonna see.
At least you won't drown this one.
So the scream sounded like a treasure goblin on Diablo, so I was looking around for one. Luckily, there was one, and I'm not crazy. It was so great, man. I need to know if it's okay if I can post it, because it was the funniest thing. Are they? Is any of them? I'm sure they're discussing.
Yeah, right here. Your bear's done. It's right there.
Oh, nice. That provided a great amount of entertainment.
Right. And pain. Lots of it.
Yeah, there was a lot of pain there.
Hey, Jane, I think you messed up on some walls here.
Hold for more options. Options, modify behavior.
Yeah,
Options.
you
I
have
got
to
it.
find those.
Correction with the slightest imperfections.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find some information about the pets. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I have to put any designation. I just named
Looks like
her.
a bee.
You look like a big.
Your face looks like a bee.
Do we have saddles, or do I need to make one?
You're gonna need to make one. Can you make one or no?
I'm checking. Yes, I believe I have the knowledge to make a generic saddle.
Okay. I think those are the only saddles we can make in general. What, Jane?
Fiber and hide.
Jane. Jane.
Hold on. It needs, let's see, 28 fiber and 26 hide.
Well, I'm in the workshop.
Uh, hide do we have? I can imagine that we have plenty, considering all the animals and all the killing. Yeah. Tannery.
For Ted.
26. That is close enough. 29.
Don't answer me.
I did answer.
I'll walk all encumbered here. Back to where you're at.
I'm cucumbered. What do you want me to
I'm
do about
cucumbered.
it?
She said she was cucumbered.
I'm a little thick right
Oh my gosh, sorry guys. Whew. I have to potty.
Excuse me. Stop it! Stop it! I don't want her, please.
Where's my...
I think you messed up a wall there.
That's your fucking fault. You hit me when I placed it.
That's your fault. You know what that is? Just typical deflection. You're blaming me for what you did. It's okay.
So I'm guessing it's a tier 2 saddle, because he won't take this one. she won't take
you too.
Hold on, just look at the skirt here. Yeah, she. So we have an extra saddle. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, do we? Oh.
We do now. Oh man. I'll leave it on the tannery if anybody asks. Okay, we got to make that was still the funniest thing. Tier 2 takes organic paste fibers, 32 fibers, 50 hide, 3250, 3250, 3250, 3250. And then organic paste. Oh, sap and paste. Saddle, S-A-D, saddle deep within my mind. I need 18. Alright, now we can saddle our bear. And then I'm going to hit thatch like it's going out of style because I had 10,000 and he's already grabbed all of that and is using it, so. Easy does it, Betty. Just take the saddle. It was so funny. There we go. How does one train your bear, you know? Like, what do you do? That's me, but what about my bear? Oops. Oops. Behavior, modify, ordering groups, harvest settings, options. Change name, unclaimed, spay. Back. Behavior. Following, wandering, attack. Options, spay. Back. There we go. I need her to carry more carried weight. She can carry 1,000 right now. I can carry half that. You have one. Aw, how cute. Lucy waved. I have to pate, so.
What are you doing?
You don't want me to do that?
I was just about to do that, and all of a sudden the walls just start flying up. I'm like, oh, don't do that. That's what.
Now I need to level up. Fortitude. Stupid pig. Ah! Okay, there we go. How does one farm from the saddle? Currently, I'm not sure how much she can hold because they've adjusted the stats as far as that goes. Oops. Let's see. Inventory. I need to work on my stamina as well. I'm getting tired of having to sit and wait for things. Thatch is pretty much used on everything, guys. So the fact that there's no thatch is strictly because everything in the game takes thatch. Making guns, it's basically rope is what it is. It's a binding so that you can make things like, you know, rope and tie sails and stuff. But everything in the game, even the guns, pretty much every recipe requires thatch. And since it's extremely easy to get a hold of things like fiber, and some animals specifically like collect fiber or they give out fiber, it's pretty easy for them to collect it. It's what was that all about? You're getting shook. Cletus! It's actually not Cletus anymore. I changed his name because the last name was could apparently be taken wrong. So I decided to re-roll the character, and I've had better luck with this one. But it's now Will or William. But we'll still have arguments. Like he's still he's still got that same sense of work ethic and requires. What did he throw down? He still requires a lot of things of people and of himself, so he's still going to argue. If you get in here and you find us, you're still going to have arguments with him because of the fact that he's pretty much a similar, if not the same guy, just without the accent. I have my own bear now, by the way. You should check out, if you didn't hear me earlier, you should check out the clip that I just made. Whoops! Cancel. I don't want to change your name. I want to access inventory. But I'm in with a pirate group. Didn't mean for that to happen, but it happened. But yeah, it's William Kincheleo. There's IRL meaning to his name, so it makes me that much closer to the character. But I missed the treasure hunt thing going on, so I decided instead of just cheating and spawning in on the ship and just being like, hey guys, I was asleep, I decided to go ahead and stay here because there was a couple people here. It has been the most fun I've had in this game ever. I laughed so hard I was crying earlier. Oopsie. Have anything to eat? No. Alright. I'll drop off this stuff. Come on, Betty Boop. I gotta go back. We gotta go back. She's... You know what? I'm gonna leave her right there. She's over encumbered. I didn't realize I'd overpacked her saddles, so...
Such a nice person to you. This is how you treat me.
I love these two.
Mean. There's no
Hey, there's a guy show you something.
Yeah.
Starving.
Whee! Love, where are you? Here, look.
Take your hook off. Oh, it's so bad. It's so terrible. Take your hook off.
It's working so hard I didn't catch my health going down.
Unless I had a butterfly. Huh?
Got a little stamp back there.
You got a
Yeah.
tramp stamp. That's funny as
yeah.
fuck. Not even I have one of those.
Yeah, but I can make fun of you of other things you have. So.
Alright, don't leave, Jake. Jake. What's that?
And berries.
Alright, come here.
What do I need? What do I... Both of the things can be solved by alcohol.
Oh, you should have left it. That would have been funny.
No, he wanted
Drunk
to
some.
take his
Yeah,
tramp stamp.
it's so bad. It's so bad. I'm not leaving.
What do you need?
One in your
Metal?
sleep or something.
No.
Hide metal, thatch fiber. Stone, I think. I don't know why I was thinking hide. Yeah, that would have saved me some time on that Coliseum.
I'm trying to RP this out.
Alright. I assume everybody's out on the boat treasure hunting.
I don't know. Are you making
Well,
flat
yeah.
ceilings?
Yeah. you can make flat-
Hello.
No, but I need the slanted ones. Who's making flat ones?
That'd be your husband. Beat him. What are you doing?
Collecting thatch and drinking.
Okay, so you plan on doing that for a while?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my bear. She's out in the woods.
Okay, got a question then. Why'd you leave your bear in the woods first off?
Because I was starving to death. I was working so hard I forgot about my own health.
Okay. So what kind of tools can you hold in your hand? What kind of tool do you have right there?
I have pickaxe. I have climbing picks. I don't know why I still have those in my hands.
I need quality. The quality. Do you have the skill? Did you go to a class on advanced tool?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. You be up for a minute?
Yeah, I'll be up for a minute.
You'll be up for a minute?
Uh-huh.
Okay, 1 second.
Let me go get my bear, so she doesn't get lonely.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I confirmed it. Bears shit in the woods.
Bringing wood over here, Miss Jane.
They just ignored me. That's what I expect. Oh, big mama.
Borrow just a little bit of it.
Oh. She's getting kind of antsy in the pantsy, ain't she? I think I'm going to be put on a project here.
I'm not getting on. And if he's gonna go that hard at it, then he might as well use some good.
Let him take mine then.
No, I'll let him have mine, and then
I'll make sure I get it back.
just. I mean, unless you think that'll be easier. I mean, it's whatever.
Well, I'd rather, like, yeah, I'll give him mine. Because if he accidentally loses mine or steals mine, I will just make Mr. Cortez over here make me a new one.
Yeah. we'll beat his butt first.
Yeah, because I already died mine.
Oh, I see how it is. Oh, get a little bit better. I see. 4.3 bonus. I got a 3.9. He gave me the worst pick out of everybody's. Little piece of crap. Get over there.
I always appreciate the beating, sir.
Alright. Yeah, well, we're going to bestow on you something temporarily so you can do more, okay? But you better give this back to Miss Jane, alright?
Alright.
And that's her, right there. You know Miss Jane, right? No,
Yes, I've been thoroughly beating. I know Jane.
Alright. Make sure you give that back to her. It will help you so much.
Oh, the power.
Should be able to repair it, so, you know, just make sure the materials are in the smithy and just repair. So.
Alrighty, I'll keep it up to standard.
Special skill. Give it back to her in full health, alright?
Alright, I definitely will.
Why is there
Yeah, if you're
wood
gonna-
in the thatch bin?
Oh, that was my bad.
Oh,
Oh, the beatings!
alright.
Right
for
in the
real,
eye.
yeah, if you're gonna harvest that hard,
If you're gonna harvest that hard, he says.
to not have something, so.
Just-
How many more blueprints do we have of those?
I have no idea if he's even here.
Well, Jane, if we can find out how many more blueprints we have of those, I think we should find out who the heavy hitters are and bestow on them.
Hand
Nice.
them out like Christmas presents.
Yes, as long as they're doing their work and they're up, or we could have them in a special spot, and if somebody's going to go get some, then do that. That way we have them.
They gave me okay,
to
guys.
have you-
Blame it on the alcohol.
if they're going out.
I've had many a beating since starting here. They bestowed on me a full set of gear. Okay, so when I first started,
And by the
when
way,
they found,
if I say stuff, I'm not trying to be bossy. I'm sure people take it that way, but I kind of, you know, in another life, I tend to take control and get things done, so to speak. So I just try to think of ways to be efficient for the whole group and not just myself.
No worries.
So,
I get it. I get it.
Other-
They went out on treasure hunt.
other than I missed it. I missed the send off, so I figured I'd be useful. Other
They
than
said something right before I got off earlier, or went to sleep earlier, but I thought we were supposed to talk about when we were going to go again. I thought that was the big deal.
right now, I've been told that Thatch is in great need, so that's what I've been collecting. Is there anything else I need to keep my eye out for?
Everything's in great need. I'm pretty sure we got
And
10,000 copper. We got
I need copper. Yeah, I need metal. Bad.
yeah,
Okay.
we have orders I know of for like 10,000 stone, 10,000 copper, and stuff that we are going to be trading for. So you literally cannot harvest enough.
Okay.
Here's what I would do. Okay. Here's me. If you go hard, if you're gonna do it hard, are you fairly decent at keeping stuff alive?
I try. This is my first real experience with a bear. They got me a bear for my
Your
collecting.
All right. Well, here's what I would do. You know, make sure he'll attack. Right? Is this your bear?
Yes.
Okay. So. what
This
you
is
wanna
what I
do
need,
put
someone to
this
take
bear on
charge.
neutral, Okay. You want him to command him to be neutral.
Behavior.
Now, do you normally ride your bear back in here?
Yes.
Well, what I would do is I
You
would
think
run.
those images I sent to your mind can work or no?
Get one second when I look. What I would do is I would run. So you fill yourself up as much as you can. Fill the bear up. You know how high you can go, right?
With the
to the
weight?
top of their
Oh, yeah.
to the top of their weight. All right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, not max weight, but to the top of their weight. Aye.
Aye.
And then do to the top of your weight, and then run back here. Usually I do this with like when I go hard, I usually have a elephant and 2 bears toe, and that way like I can get as much as possible. I clear trees, I get fiber, I get thatch, I get fiber, clear trees, etc., 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 till everything's full. You'll get a ton of thatch with that pick, so.
Yeah, I'll just focus on that first to get the box pretty full, because I've already done almost 20,000 to help them with their current contract for building more housing over here.
That's
So,
it.
well, I started out without the bear, so.
I'm just kidding.
Uh,
In all honesty, you'll be able to get like you'll get 1,000 squid with that. It's like 100 and something. Like you're gonna be amazed if you haven't used one. I just got mine the other day, and I cried. It's that big of a deal. So just run it, and if you get really comfortable, I got some bears over in my area. That I mean, I don't really care. You can. There's one over there that you can use. It's over in the big housing over that way. So.
Alrighty, yeah, that's why they got me my own bear, because I'm kind of new to having a pet, and if it died, it would just be mine. And
here, unless it's an alpha, unless it's an ancient animal though, like an old animal, 2 bears are going to be able to take usually whatever it is. The only thing is to stay out of them between the mountains, because the bees can knock you off, and if there's swarms in there, it can get ugly quick. Okay.
oh yeah,
Some really nice animals back in there myself. So out here, I mean, it's not very often that there's an ancient.
yeah. I met the
pig.
bees. We've met.
Yeah, not fun. So I
Alrighty.
will go talk to Cortez and.
Thank you, sir.
Use that. That'll be a lot more efficient with your time.
Yeah, I'll be back with lots more.
I like that. I like it.
I'm not sure how to take care of the bear, so.
We're gonna have to make them.
Oops. Oh, almost scooped me up. So yeah, I'll farm a little bit longer, and then give this back to her, and then I'll hit tanks. We'll hit the tanks. But I want to dedicate time to both games tonight, because, like I said, I just found this company and I want to make myself useful. Holy freaking farming, man! I'm ready. My body's ready. Is she following me? Miss Boop, are you coming? She's looking at me. Miss Boop. Let's see. Behavior. Target. Change target range from medium. Medium's fine. Harvest settings. Disable victim item collection. Disable resource harvesting. Harvest settings. Enable. Let's see. Behavior. He said to put her on neutral. Modify ordering groups. Add creature to group. Add class to group. Harvest options. Let's see. Let's look at her options. Inventory. Just carry weight. That's all I want her to do is carry. Let's see. I need to... Does it show food? Do I have to feed her fairly often? Like, I'm trying to understand how this works. Get just under max. My goodness, this thing is going to be great. You can't play tanks tonight? Oh, well, that's just sad, man. That's it. You're fired. you're fired. No, I plan on playing tanks a little bit tonight because, like I said, I'm trying to get my tier 8 artillery because I would like to take it out. The next time they have front lines. I love my bear. She's so nice. Lady boop. If you're gonna go hard, he says. This is the only thing I've done since I've got here, is collect things and throw them in a box for other people to use. Holy crap, I got 600 trees. Focusing on trees now, because that was 600 I just got from that. There we go. Come here, baby. I'm gonna put my stuff on you there. Let's see, how much can she carry? She's not even halfway yet, so fill up. Basically, I'm filling up her weight until she's just under the carry weight capacity, and then I will fill my inventory up to where I'm just under, and then me and her will run. She'll run back with me. The bees are gonna be atrocious. I shouldn't go any farther. Come on, honey, we gotta go back. We're not gonna get into the bees. I should openly talk out, like RP talking to my bear. Listen, Betty, we just met, but I feel like we have a connection. Whew, getting tired apparently. I still am just baffled by the fact that they let me use a legendary pickaxe, which belongs to the lady that I've been basically joking around with since I got on.